girl in the garden.
6 months on, and so many the events succeeding to see like the band. Leslie Tiller was fucking murdered!
Hi guys, welcome to episode 67 of LTFM. Today we have Bridget back with us again.
Hello. Back at it again.
Back at it again. Remember when that was a big thing
The
with the guy
damn
with
Daniel.
the van?
Yeah.
Not me having like a nephew named Daniel, and I was like, every time I looked at him, I was like, damn, Daniel. Like that was all I could think of.
Not my
the whole
dad's
time.
name being Daniel and me being like,
Oh my
damn,
god,
Daniel. I'm like, that's my dad.
I totally forgot his name. That's so funny. All right. I have like this thing going on right now with my throat where like I'm not sick, but every day I wake up, it's like a little dry and kind of weird, and like
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna get sick,
Yes,
but
same.
like I'm not, and it's just more irritating than anything. Like it's just like annoying me.
Mm-hmm. And like,
because at first
if I don't speak for like 5 minutes, like my voice sounds like a smoker, you know?
Yeah. I was on the interview this morning, and I was like, I kept having a pause, and I was like, and then she was like, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then I was just like, oh fuck, and like my voice was just going.
A day.
I like to start off with 2 cartons a day. And like it was just, I remember chocolate. It was just such an awkward thing. I was just like, I hated it. Yeah, it was just like an awkward like little thing just now, and I was like, sorry, I'm a smoker apparently. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's just because like the weather.
I think it's the weather, because if it's happening to both of us, and this used to not happen like a few weeks to a month ago, so it's got to be the weather.
Right? Like it just feels like dry. Like it just feels like there's constantly like some kind of phlegm or some shit in the back of there, and
Yeah.
I'm over it.
I hate when
and I'm like, no.
I'll be talking and then like a dry part of my throat would just hit and I just start coughing and I look crazy.
Right?
I hate that one.
You look like you're parched. Like,
yeah.
It's like, do you need some kind of water? Do you need help?
Like,
Take a
ma'am,
break.
can you breathe? We were just having a conversation, please.
Sorry, I'm not used to talking to people. Yeah. So like I just got off the phone, had an interview, and I was like, why did you even call me? Because I'm thinking like an interview is like, okay, I can ask you a bunch of questions about the job, this and that. And she's like, I haven't worked there in a really long time, so I don't know this, and I don't know what their pay rate is. I don't really know what they do with this. And everything I was asking her about, she's like, I don't really know.
So then why are you
And
interviewing?
I was like, oh, right? I was like, okay. And then she's like, but I'd like to get you set up with an interview for like the actual center. And I was like, okay.
So you just did like a pre-interview for the interview? That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was like, that was kind of ridiculous. Like, there's no point. That could have been in an email. You could have just like sent some questions over. Yeah, because she had no information to give me, and I was like, all right. Because I'm kind of over this new job that I just got.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to people's houses and giving therapy to their kids, and they keep fucking canceling. Like, they'll be like, oh, I couldn't wake her up this morning for school, so she's kind of like not in a good mood or something, or like
the fuck,
right? Or one of the moms was like, yeah, we're having it's like a celebration week. What is it? It's like
for her what, birthday?
No, it's for some kind of like Muslim holiday or some shit. It's like Savior's Day week. And I was like, okay, because I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And then she was like, I was like, so what do you guys do? And she's like, well, we all go to the city, and, you know, everybody from across the states comes over, and we all visit, and we listen to music, we do performances, we eat snacks, we do this, we do that. And I was like, so you're just having a week-long party? Like, lady, I need a job. Like, I need
For
you
real.
to. I
I
don't give a
need
fuck about
clients.
your. Right? I was like, so, okay. And then she's like, yeah, but we'll be back next week. I was like, well, I fucking hope so. Because, goddamn.
Yeah, because like you can't
Yeah.
also be a bitch because like it's their culture and you're like, oh fuck, that's a kind of valid reason.
Yeah, but
Aside
also,
from
I'm like,
like,
well,
oh, you
fuck
couldn't wake
that
your kid
shit.
up. Like, what do you mean you couldn't wake
Yeah.
your kid up? Wake them up. Our
Dude,
parents woke
like,
us up. Shit.
oh my God. Yeah, it's crazy to see how people parent now because, like, back in the day, it'd be like, oh, okay, so you stayed up all night? Cool. You're going to fucking school, right? Or, oh, you're actually sick? You're going to school.
Yeah.
Like, nobody gave a fuck about us. And then, like, now they're just like, she was a little bit fussy in the morning, so I didn't make her go. She's 9. The fuck? So
Yeah.
she's just been sitting here all day on a tablet? Like, it's just so wild
Yeah,
to
I'd be
me.
fussy if I had to go somewhere too and not be on a tablet. Like the fuck?
Right? So cool, I just get to fuss around a little bit and then I don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
I can manage that in the morning.
Oh yeah. The amount of times that I
Yeah.
remember my mom just turned on the fucking light to wake me up because I wasn't awake 5 minutes sooner was crazy.
That's nuts.
And that was the worst
I
thing. It would always put me in a bad mood. Why are you turning the lights on?
Yeah, that's like it's just too aggressive in the morning.
Oh.
Uh-uh. Okay, now it's getting out of control. When I can't get my eyeliner to go straight and then I just keep making it bigger and bigger
Longer
and then
and
it's like
longer.
in my foot then it's in my hairline and I'm like, I guess I'm going to work as Lady Gaga today. I don't know what the fuck.
You start doing designs right there on like the long ass part.
Yeah. I like signed my name in it. I'm like, Happy Thursday. Fuck.
That'd be cool as shit to see someone with like eyeliner, but it's their signature. That'd be cool.
That people do that with tattoos. They like just be getting a big ass like
That's
they'll get
stupid.
someone's name. They'll
That's
get
stupid
someone's
right
name
there.
like signed. They'll get it like right here. They'll
Nah,
have
that
someone's name. They'll be like Ashley.
now
Or they'll
like
do
would I
something
put Nicki
stupid.
Minaj her signature on my titties? Yes, I would, but I'm not putting anything on my face.
But that's kind of like you have to, because where else is she gonna sign?
Exactly. My ass
Sign right here,
right there.
right on your mustache.
Oh my God.
Thank you for blessing me, Nikki.
She
Oh
she
my
probably wouldn't
god.
do it. She'd look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
She'd be like, "Girl, what are you
What are you
doing?"
doing, girl? You gonna get a tattoo?
Oh my god. Also, where is she from? Because doesn't she have an accent sometimes?
Yeah, New
Or
York.
is that just
Queens, New
like
York.
okay?
Yeah.
Because it's giving cunt.
Yes. I love it. I love her
Like
accent.
I know that that sounds kind of crazy to some people to be like, "Oh, it's giving cunt,"
But
but
it's
like
giving cunt. It's
sometimes
cunty.
sometimes things are really cunty, and I'm like. Sometimes secretly, I'm like, I'm giving cunt right now, but nobody knows until they until they talk to me, and then I'm
Yeah.
like, I have an attitude.
Yeah.
Oh man!
We're
All right,
cunty
I have my
today. Ooh.
yeah, right. um. So, how many jobs have you had so far?
5, I think.
Yeah. Have they all been kind of like with customer service kind of things, like where you have to deal with like people, other than like you were working in that warehouse, right?
Yeah, I've had 2 warehouse jobs. And then I guess one job stocking a grocery store, and then I worked at Domino's and Cane's now current.
Ooh, Domino's. Were you getting free pizzas all the time?
Yes, actually, yeah, free pizzas and the cinnamon twist. At the end of the day, we just have a bunch left over. And I was like, well, we're gonna throw these away because we can't use them. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
some. Just put it in the oven.
Ah, that's so hot. Would you get the little sauce with it?
Hmm.
The little. Ah,
Yeah, I put
oh my
all the cinnamon
god!
drizzle on it that I wanted.
I'm like, look, maybe I just need to get a job at Domino's
There was a time
because
where I
that's
was taking like 3 or 4 home at a time, and I was like, I gotta drop these off to people. So I'd go to my old job and be like, "Hey, you guys want this?"
Like boxes?
Yeah,
3 or 4 boxes?
yeah, of like the
That,
cinnamon twist or the garlic knots.
oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because like we
That's
don't want to
hot.
waste it, but like someone's gonna eat
Right. Drive it all the way over here to Illinois.
it. Like I got four
Oh,
coming at you.
right. I'm like, these are a little bit hard now. It's been like 8 hours, but I'll take them.
Thank you. I'll
Uh,
put them in the oven.
did you ever have like super bad encounters with people where they were like ignorant as fuck to you? Like working
Um,
at places like that?
not
Like
really.
customers.
There was one time, this one lady, she ordered like once a week and it was like a thin crust pizza with a salad. Why the fuck are you getting that from Domino's?
A thin crust pizza?
Yeah, and a salad, because Domino's has salads.
I would never go to Domino's and get a salad.
Or a thin crust pizza, because that thing is like a chip. It's so thin.
Yeah.
Don't get it.
I'm going there, I'm getting that hand tossed, baby.
Yeah. Or
Because
the
that's the
pan
good
pizza.
one.
Did you know they have a pan pizza?
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that shit's good as fuck.
That one's banging.
Yeah, but that lady, that's what she would order. I think it was like every Thursday. I think it was like a date night with her and her girlfriend. So there was one
And she
day
was feeding her that?
honestly,
I'm not dating you.
I was busy yesterday. I was the only delivery driver, and I came in with like 5 pizzas already ready for me to deliver.
Mm.
So like that was how the day went. So I forgot her fucking salad. My bad. But I already had 3 other pizzas in the car with me, so she was the first in line. And I told her, I'm like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I have 3 other pizzas to deliver, but I will get back to you. I will circle back around. Well, 3 pizzas
Yeah.
took about an hour to deliver because it's very fast. She
Yeah.
calls the store, and then my manager calls me, and they're like, "Hey, Bridget, you forgot a salad." I'm like, "Yes, I know. I'm delivering 4 other pizzas. What do you want me to do? I can't just go back to the store. Like, these pizzas got to get delivered." And he's like, "Oh, I understand, but you got to go back there." I was like, "I know.
I just said that.
I'm not even back at
I
the
just said I'm
store
gonna go
yet.
back.
I'm not even
We
back
live
at
in
the store."
Ohio.
Yeah. Like, I'm the only delivery
Everything's so
driver.
far away from each other.
I already
Yeah.
asked you to get another driver from the other store across town because they're not busy, but you didn't give them to me.
Mm-hmm.
So she got a little bitchy when I gave her salad.
So
When
you came back around and gave it to her,
I gave
right?
it to her, and then she looked at me. She's like, "Well, you took so long. My pizza's cold now. I don't even know if we're gonna eat it."
Hold on. You didn't eat your pizza while you were waiting?
That's what I'm saying.
And you're gonna get an attitude with me?
Yeah, you're gonna wait
Okay.
till that warm pizza gets cold for me to bring you a cold ass salad. Just fucking wait. Do your date, watch your movie, and just fucking wait. Eat some chips. God,
Right?
you
I
look
mean,
like you need
honestly,
some chips.
look, if I'm already waiting like for the salad, fuck it. Just be like, hey, forget the salad. Next time, give it to me for free,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. That's what I would
And
do.
I'm gonna eat this pizza because whatever.
That we're
I'm gonna
gonna
eat
make
this
it.
chip
We're
of a
gonna make it
pizza.
do. Because I hate making delivery drivers drive back to me if they forgot something. I
Right? Also, I'm like,
Domino's forgot my
they're gonna put
pasta
their
one
dick in
day.
the salad.
Exactly.
Come on.
Domino's forgot
It's
my
not even
pasta
that
one time
serious.
that I paid for. I didn't even tell them because I didn't want to make that delivery driver drive back to me.
I just don't feel like it, right? I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go in and be like, whatever. Also, a salad.
come
You
on.
ordered a salad from
And you wanted me to
Domino's,
come back to you for a salad. That's what I was pissed
and
about.
then you're gonna complain about it.
Mm-hmm. Guess what she did next week?
Wow.
Ordered the same thing and I delivered it to her.
Oh man, did she make some kind of comment about it?
Yeah,
Like, wow, it's nice to have my salad and my pizza together now,
yeah. Well, she commented
bitch.
prior. She's like, I don't know if we'll come back here or not. I'm like, I'm sorry. Came back here
Oh
next week. Like
no,
a lot of
I
people
own
say
this
that.
Domino's. It's gonna hurt my feelings. I don't give a fuck. I don't even want to
Exactly.
be
You're
working.
barely tipping me $3. Come on.
Thanks for nothing. Also, not you circling around and giving it to her anyway. Like, that's too
I
much.
had to.
You're welcome. You
Yeah.
could just say thank you instead of being a bitch. People act like, let me just be a bitch and it's gonna accomplish something. Like, I'm gonna be like, oh, thanks for Thanks for putting me down. I
Yeah.
only have 7 more hours of work left.
Honestly.
That's so good. That's the motivation I needed to be a
Yeah.
better person.
And I'm like, I already told you I was the only delivery driver. Like
Yeah.
if you wanted it that bad, we were like 5 minutes away from Domino's, your ass could have drove there yourself. Because if the delivery
It's
driver told me I'm the only one and I got three other pizzas in my car to deliver, I'd be like, I'm just gonna go there myself.
if it's that serious, but like honestly, look, I'm just going to call the place if I really need to and just be like, look, they didn't give it to me, just give it to me next time or
Yeah,
something.
like, can
I
I
don't
get a
know.
refund? Like something. That's all you have to
Right?
say is refund. It's like, oh, okay.
Right, cuz no one wants to deal with that.
Yeah,
I was
but
just curious cuz like
I think
I
that
don't know.
was
I've
the
had like a lot of people do crazy things to me and I was like, now I got to do some wild shit back to you.
yeah. I think it's because you're more in the ghetto. I'm just in Ohio where there's a bunch of white people.
Yeah, you're right.
I just get like passive
Cuz
aggressiveness that I'm like, you fucking cunt. Just tell me I'm a bitch. That's it. Like I can't say
yeah,
anything, but just tell me.
I don't know. I just don't even like. I was just like, what are you doing? Like everything that everyone did, I was just like, what is your problem? Like the one time, this one guy at Walmart, he was like, he had gotten a bag of York peppermint patties, and
Hmm.
he was like, "Oh, those are open. You can go get me another bag." And I was just standing there because the reason why he said that was because like my manager had to come and like scan his alcohol for him because at the time I wasn't 21 yet.
Hmm.
And when he said, "Oh, you can go get me another bag," I was like,
That's not how it
"You're
is.
not even gonna,
You
you're not
can't
even gonna
leave
say
the register,
please."
right? Because you can't leave
No,
the
I
register
like
technically.
I could because my manager was standing there, but it was just like the fact that you just said you can go get me another one, not
Yeah,
even like,
usually
"Oh,
it's let me go get another.
could right," or like, just take it off or this or that, or could you please nothing. I was like, okay. Because I just stood there and my manager was like, can you go get him another bag, please? And I was like, yeah. So I went, got him another bag, and on the way back, I squeezed every single patty that was in that bag to shit. And then I was like, here you go. And he's like, thanks. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And then I put it in the bag. Or like sometimes people would just be rude to me. And I'm like, I can't say anything to you because I know that you're going to be an asshole. But I was like, now I gotta do some wild shit. So I would like, they'd say some rude shit to me, and then they'd have like a loaf of bread, and I'd walk around and I would like put all their groceries in their cart just trying to be nice, and I'd take their bag of bread and I'd squeeze the bottom of it and set it down inside of like their little like child cart
Yeah.
thing, and they'd be like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "No, thank you," and I'd be like extra nice, even though like I knew I fucking just pulverized all their shit
Yeah,
in there.
once they
It
put that
felt
in their
good.
car, they know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like once they get it home, they're probably gonna be like, "Oh fuck, I squished it somewhere." No, you didn't.
Yeah.
It was me.
It was
This
me.
was this guy. Yeah,
That's why I took
and
my
it.
shit. I'm like, this fucking cashier bitch. I wouldn't go back in though. That's the thing. I'm not going back in to start drama. I'm like, well, guess we're not going to that cashier again.
Right? Maybe next time I'll be nice or something. Right?
Yeah.
I was just like, "You're not gonna talk to me like that." Let me tell you, it's not gonna happen. I just hate. I don't know. Hate dealing with people. That's why I like working with kids a little bit more. But I'm still like, look, I just don't want to work. I'm over it.
No, honestly, me neither.
Ugh, I'm tired of this shit. How many more years? I'm like, can I even retire? Is that a thing? I don't understand how life
We
works.
probably won't be able to retire. They keep raising it. Like, you're telling me you want a 70-year-old to work? The fuck are they working on? Breathing?
I'm killing myself before that. And tell you what,
Tell you
there's no
what.
way.
Tell you
I'll
what.
tell you what. Give me another pack of cigarettes, ma'am. This is a Wendy's.
Yeah.
um,
No, I if they keep raising the retirement age, I'm just gonna decide when I retire. 60, I'm done.
yeah. Are you
Everything's
moving somewhere
55.
else to retire?
I don't
Are
even
you
know
just
how I'm retiring. I'll probably just live out of a car.
Live out of a van. Don't live out of a car. Come on. You've
Oh
got
yeah,
some
that's
class.
true. Yeah, give me a van.
You have like a super small car. But you're not very tall, so I mean, I guess we could kind of like
You can make it work.
technically live out of cars. Yeah. Ugh. When you were little and you went to school, did you ever have to bring lunches to school?
Yes, yeah. I never liked buying the school lunches. I thought they
Hmm.
were nasty. I didn't like them. So I always had a lunch to bring.
Ooh. And like, what age was that? Like, what grade were you in?
That was all grades, probably like three on up, you know.
Third grade?
Yeah,
You were buying. You had to bring money.
no, we had a school. We packed lunch.
Oh, okay.
Packed up
What What was like your favorite thing that you'd have for lunch
a peanut
that
butter
you'd bring?
sandwich.
Just peanut butter, no jelly?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the peanut butter and jelly mixed together. I think the jelly overpowers it. I love peanut butter. I'm a whore for peanut butter.
Were you going crunchy or just plain peanut butter?
Creamy. I don't like crunchy. I don't like things crunching.
Creamy.
I don't like things crunching when they're not supposed to crunch.
I like eating crunchy peanut butter if I'm just doing like a spoonful.
You're a
I don't know, it's a
psycho.
psycho thing, but I'm not just eating a dry peanut butter sandwich. Is the bread even toasted?
It depends. Like for school, probably not.
That's wild. That's a choking hazard. I can't believe your parents sent you with that.
I love peanut butter. I'll still eat that now.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah, my parents used to like make me lunches, and I feel like uh the ones that I like the most would be like they would roll up meat and cheese because I didn't like eating bread when I was little, and they'd roll that up, and I would eat that. Um,
That sounds good as fuck.
it was banging. It was just like meat and cheese rolled up,
Was it like in a
um,
tortilla or like in bread?
by itself. It was just a roll of meat with some cheese inside
Oh,
of
that's
it.
crazy. That's
I didn't like to
crazy.
eat bread. I was in like
Even a tortilla?
no, I didn't like it when I was little. I was in probably like first through like fourth grade. I didn't like to eat any kind of bread.
Damn.
Yeah. Um,
And
but the
I'm
thing
over
that
here telling you I was eating peanut butter sandwiches just full of bread. And you're like,
right, that's why I
ugh.
was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "That's child abuse."
I
Yeah.
think that's more practical than just meat and cheese mushed together in a roll. The fuck?
I was living. I needed it, and I was living. Okay, I have
I
that and
was
a little bit of
living.
milks. Living. You know, I'll tell you, I was the fastest one on the playground.
I'd spin that
uh,
merry-go-round fast as fuck.
oh my god, what happened? We had like a jungle gym kind of thing, like one of like those big dome, like those dome climby things that have like all
Yeah,
the bars. Like,
we
yeah,
had
we had
one of
one of
those too.
those,
We had a
and we had
house
monkey
that was
bars.
like just full of bars. I don't, it was
Yeah,
dangerous as fuck to play on, thinking about it now. But like it was just a
yeah.
house with bars. People would just like shoot through it. One person hit their chin one time. I remember that.
At least it wasn't you.
Yep, I was
Um,
too scared. I seen someone hit their chin and I'm like, no, I'm not playing on this. I'm
right.
not fucking playing.
I would climb on those and just kind of like sit at like a decent height. So
Yes.
like I'm like maybe one square away
Yeah,
from like
I'm
the
hanging out
floor.
with them, but I'm not going crazy.
Right? I'm not I'm not exercising, okay? I'm not
No.
really doing anything. Um we had one of those domes and one of the kids, his name was Willie, right? He had fell off and broke his arm.
And
And then like a couple months later, they had taken everything off. Like they got rid of everything. And
yeah.
then all we had was swing sets and I was like thinking back on it when I was older, I was like, I bet his mom like called and like complained because her kid was a pussy and broke his arm.
Yeah.
And then I was like, now we gotta have nothing. And then after
Now we gotta
years
have
later,
safe boys.
yeah, and then like years later, they had like put like new things for the kids to climb on. I was like, back in my day, we didn't have nothing then. Like I was like, damn, that sucks
Yeah,
that they got shit now, and I didn't have any of that.
I do remember them taking away a few things that were dangerous and then replacing them with like pussy ass shit that wasn't fun to play with. I'm like, how do we play with this? I can't, we can't
They're
play a
like, here's
game
a
on this.
sandbox.
I'm like, what
Don't
the
break your
fuck?
legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
they would do.
we had the metal slide that went like down like we had one of those and then we had a swirly metal slide. Those were
Also,
dangerous as fuck. They were hot as shit. Don't know how we slid down them in
why?
the summer.
Why metal? Like
They were
even for that
rusted
time, because
to shit.
at certain parks there was plastic ones, and it was like, but why do we have to have like the fucking baking sheet pans for our for our slides?
Yeah,
Like that, it's too hot.
but the slides that are cool are the baking sheet ones. The plastic ones, they
Yeah,
only go like a certain length. I don't know what it is. They're not that tall.
yeah, but the metal ones, they're just like, let's do a ladder, a small
And
little
then
thing,
a
and then just
thin
a
slide
90 degree a 90 degree drop, and
with
then it's like,
like,
yeah.
and then it's straight for no reason.
Yeah, and they're
I
like
was
into wood chips.
I was so
Put the wood chips
terrified
at the bottom.
of that slide. I remember everyone was terrified of it for for like a few years. Then one kid went down it, then we all started going down it.
You're like, you risk your life, and then we'll follow you.
See if
Oh
it's safe.
man. Do you remember when you were little, like going outside for like? Did you guys have those field days?
Yes, yeah.
Where
That shit
okay,
was cool.
you get in a line from your class, right? And they're like, we're having a field day. They start going over all the rules, be nice, this and that. Uh, when you got outside, like, okay, you were right here at the doors, and they open the doors. Are you a walker, or are you one of those running, or are you a run
Were
screamer?
you
What were you?
ran for no reason, not knowing where you're going?
You're just like, I gotta get out, I gotta run.
No, I was a walker. I walked.
Okay, all
I
right,
walked
because
because I needed
sometimes
direction and I was scared.
it
Because
was
I
just like
was
a lot
without my
going on.
parents and they're taking us outside to the field past the playground where we were told when we're on the playground, don't go past this line, kids, you'll get stupid shit like that.
Oh
So I was
yeah,
scared. I'm like, we're going past the playground line? Like that's what I was thinking.
Mom, I'm scared, and I don't know where I am.
Yeah, because that's where the big kids were for like track and shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? I didn't think about that because, like, at our school, they would let us out, but it would be like the same playground that we play on all the time, and like
Mm,
we're able to go only to the same spots.
yeah.
But we never had like one where it was off somewhere that we weren't allowed to go, kind of thing. That's different.
Hmm.
Now
Yeah,
I'm scared
because
for
the
you.
way our school was set up, it's like you had the parking, like it was like cement and shit, where you could play like
Mhm.
basketball, four square, like some soccer if you wanted to. And then
How the
like
fuck do you play Foursquare?
it's literally just four squares connected in a square, and you get a big ball, and each kid is in the square, and you bump it to each other, and there's certain rules. Like you can't like dive bomb it to where like the person can't reach. You can't like if they're on one side, you can't be stupid and like just chuck it out.
Hmm.
Stupid shit like that. It was fun. I don't know how I would play it now and I'd be competitive as fuck, but it was kind of a dumb game thinking about it now.
Yeah. Okay.
But we had that little parking area for like if there was games or some shit. And then we had the playground on like the left side of it if you exited off that parking lot. And then to the right side, the track was connected to it. So that's how it was. And like when we played, there was no fence or anything. There was also, weirdly enough, don't know why, but in the back of our recess playground, there was like a fence that was open and it led to like other people's houses.
behind, because this was at school,
Yeah.
and it was just like an open, like a door.
Yeah, like imagine just like, okay, this is the playground, right? This is where the
Right.
school is. The track would be over here. The
Mm-hmm.
the street would kind of be in this area. Like in the back
Mm-hmm.
here, there was an open spot to the fence because it was all fenced in except for the track area.
Yeah.
There was a small opening, just like, like a gate opening, but
Yeah.
there was no gate. It was literally bare and it led to other houses.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, and
That's a
literally
creep
all
waiting to
they
get
would
in.
say is just don't go over there. No recess monitor would be right there. We would all be playing back there and shit, but like we wouldn't go past it.
Yeah.
There was one time where like I would see a lady just, with weights just walk she would walk
She
through
could have
there and then she'd go like, keep doing her route like
around.
wherever. But like she'd
Yeah.
walk through there as we were playing and I'm like, who's this lady?
She could have hit one of you guys in the face with that weight
She
and
could have hit
killed
us
you
up
and
too,
took you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What the fuck? That's weird.
Hmm.
We had it was like my middle school. It was like one day that I wasn't there, but there was like off in the distance, off all the way in the back, there was like these bleachers that were there. And me and my friends would go on there and like sit down and like eat snacks and just talk or whatever. And one day that I wasn't there, I guess some old guy had pulled up to the street, and it was like a street and a little
Oh.
bit of like a small piece of grass and then like the bleachers. And I guess he was like trying to get the girls to like go over to his car because he said he had to ask them a question.
Uh,
And I was like, that's crazy, but like I don't know. I feel like it's always so weird, like having schools where there's no fence or
yeah,
like there's too much of an access to other people's houses. Like it's weird, and then no one's ever over there.
no one.
Even though like as an adult, if I was like, oh, I'm gonna go outside, I have to watch all these kids, it would
I'd
be
be
like,
right up in there.
why? Right, I'm gonna go stand over here.
I'm gonna go stand over
Like,
here. There's two monitors. I'll be in the back right there. You cover the front in case anyone needs us. We got this.
right? But they're like, nah, we're just gonna sit here and chit chat because we don't give a fuck. These aren't our kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So back onto the school lunch things, right? I used to be embarrassed when my parents would send me to school sometimes because I was like in first, second, or third grade. It was one of those, but I'd go to the lunchroom and they'd give me like a lunch bag, right? Like my lunch box,
Hmm.
and inside I had like a thermos, and it was an M&M's thermos. It was yellow,
That's
and
cool.
uncertain. It was cute. It was cool, right? Certain days they'd give me like raviolis in there, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh,
Other
you're one of
days, they
those bitches. That's cool.
yeah. Other days they would put like fucking Campbell's chicken noodle soup, and I was like, it's giving peasant. Like
Yeah.
it's fucking embarrassing. I don't want to pour soup out of here, so I just wouldn't eat it on those days. It was garbage. I just always remember that. But then like the cool shit was when the kids had like fucking Lunchables, and I was like, wow,
That's awesome.
your parents really care about you, right? I was like, they fucking made me food, and I don't want this shit.
Yeah, they made
I
me
was like,
good food.
right? I was like, I just want a Lunchable. I just want to have the box, the big box with the juice bag in it.
Yeah, all of
I
it.
was
You
like, I
just
need
assemble
that.
it.
Yeah. Um. All right. I think I've talked to you about this before, but like addressing like aunts and uncles. Like the fuck am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say uncle before your
Oh my
name?
God.
Or am I supposed to say aunt?
Exactly. I don't know what to say sometimes because like for Aunt Jane, like I'll always address her as Aunt Jane because it's her, you
Yeah.
know? Like
Yeah.
Uncle Mario, like, and your mom, like I don't necessarily say uncle and aunt, you know?
It feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
Cuz
when
I'm
I'm
like,
around other family members, like Marissa's family and like I guess like I don't know, I don't think your brother's kids say it. But when I was around like Marissa and her family, like they throw out the aunt, uncle, great uncle, great grandma, like they be saying the whole
what?
thing, and I'm like, that's so proper. But I'm like, you do you. That's nice. Like
Right, cuz I'm
it
like no
seems
one
like
ever
Like they
No one ever
care
told
so
me about it.
yeah, like am I not
Yeah.
around the family enough to where like I don't feel the need to say it? Am I disrespectful? Do they care?
Yeah, you're rude as fuck. I
Now
think
are
so.
my cousins judging me when she's like Aunt Jane and I'm like, hey Jane, you know, some shit
Yeah,
like that.
it's giving you're not part of the family, but also same because I'm like I don't know what to say to you
Yeah.
because like why do we say that for aunts and uncles, but we're not saying like, "Oh, hey cousin Bridget. Cousin Bridget, thanks for being on today.
Yeah.
Cousin Bridget, how was your day today?" Like, right, it's weird.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's because
I
we're
don't
supposed to
fucking
be
know.
around the same age, you know? And I think the aunt and
Yeah.
uncle is because like there are parents' siblings. Kind
Yeah.
of, you know how like in teachers, like you'll always address a teacher like that, but their friends would just say the names.
Yeah, and I'm like, but they I feel like they need to make it easier for me. I'm like, I'm autistic. I don't know what to do.
And
Like cuz
sometimes I'm
even
like, are they my uncle? Are they my aunt? Are they my cousin? Because like Rico is my cousin. Sometimes I think he's an uncle. He's a cousin.
yeah.
I also forget like who's the cousins and who's the uncles.
I feel like our family, I wish our family was smaller because I feel like people that have smaller families
It's
are
easy.
closer to their family. Yeah, right? Because it's like, oh, those are my three cousins and that's that, right? Kind of thing. But then for us, I'm like, I don't fucking know
For
all of
us to
Rico's
be
kids.
close, like we have to be with each other all the time. And I'm in
Right?
Ohio, so like half of Rico's kids don't even know I exist. The other half I do remember growing up and playing with because when we would go out there. Like I remember the first four kids, but after that,
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But like they're cute, they're
Right?
adorable, I love them, but I don't know. Same thing like sometimes I forget Froggy, I guess, since that's what my dad
Yeah.
calls him, Froggy, Mario, little
Yeah.
Mario. Um,
Yeah. You
like
forget he exists?
I forget that, like, that his kids exist, sometimes. And like I
Yeah.
remember, I'm like, oh yeah, what's her name? And I'm like, on. I'm like, fuck, Anna, you know? Like
Yeah.
it's so
Right.
hard because I'm so far away.
Yeah. It's it's just weird because even though like I'm here, I like I don't know. It just feels uncomfortable now to go to like family events and stuff. First of all, I'm like, look, I don't want to be around my dad. Whatever. But like along with that, I'm like, it feels like every time you get together with the family, like, cool, it's great to see you. I like seeing all the cousins, but then, like,
Yeah.
with the aunts and uncles, they're like, what have you been up to? And I'm like, it's depressing. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, I
Like,
know.
how have you been? And I don't want to tell you my whole life story. I don't want to tell you what I do for
I'm
work.
like,
I just want to
I
sit
don't want to
down.
tell you that I work at Raising Cane's. I'm sorry.
And then the look on their face, I'm like, look, I'm a failure. Okay. I
I'm
don't
like,
want to talk
look,
about
I
it.
know. I know I don't have that much money. I'm here though. I'm here for the family. I'm here for the vibes. Let's go. Let's not talk about
Right?
work.
Don't ask me questions. Okay.
You
Let's
want to
just, you want to
smoke?
hit Benjamin? Have you met my son yet? My baby son?
My son and his friend, the joint.
Yeah, right? I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like it's weird.
I,
Also, I'm like,
I think it's weird because like we're kind of in the corner just smoking like, and then like no one else is smoking. You realize that? You
right?
ever
No.
notice that no one's smoking now, yet they were all potheads. And now I feel like the addict because I'm the one in the corner, like, who's smoking with me? Like, just me? Just me? Anyone?
Yeah, me
Uncle?
when I'm like, is
Uncle?
anyone else gonna drink? And I'm the only one drinking. It's like, yeah, it's weird, right? Because when we were younger, it was like all the cousins, right? My brothers, cousins, everyone is like, oh, they're smoking, they're acting stupid, they're like being wild, right?
Yeah,
You remember everyone like getting high and being wild,
yeah.
and it's like we be getting high, but like not getting like crazy, like, oh my god, let's wrestle, let's do some crazy shit. And
Yeah.
it's like,
Let's smoke
what
out
were
of
you
this
guys
6 foot
on?
bong, like,
Yeah, I'm like, what were you guys on? Like, I don't get it. Like, I just be
yeah,
getting high, and then I'm like, I'm just having a good time. But everyone back in the day, I feel like they were being like fucking extra with it.
we
It was kind
were.
of embarrassing. It was giving embarrassing.
No, because every time your family talks about the parties that they have, I'm like, y'all are so fucking extra. Like,
Right? I'm like, what were you doing? We literally just eat pizza and listen to music or something.
Yeah. And like back then,
We're
like for
sitting there talking.
420, like we'd pass around like a 5 star which had like 5 joints in it, and we'd be passing around more joints. But I'm like, we were never
Yeah.
doing insane shit, but like I would not do that now. You know, I'm
Yeah.
like, what the
I
fuck
just
were we
don't
on?
I just don't know what everyone was doing.
I think we're
But now
just
I'm just
crazy,
like,
the whole family.
I guess.
I know our dad's
Definitely.
side, the Barrientos side, is fucking
Oh my god. I'm like, you guys need to calm down. You guys need therapy. Loud is
crazy.
not allowed.
Loud is not an
Because like
emotion.
honestly, you guys need to stop and just breathe. Because look, I get upset, but I don't ever get to that level. Like,
No, and like if I do, I just exit myself from the situation.
look, I'm gonna send you a mean text later. I'm out of here. Like,
uh,
I don't have the fucking energy to be sitting there like yelling about something. It's wild. Like,
I say I don't have the energy, but yeah, like something would trigger me, and I'm over here just yelling with my girlfriend, and she's like just taking it,
yeah.
and then I'm the bad person because I obviously freaked out. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like,
sorry, I'm
I'm
trying to work
sorry, I
on
can't
it.
control myself.
I'm like, you've seen
I
my
don't know how
dad,
to do
you've
it.
met my uncle and aunt, like so I'm working
Yeah,
on it. We're
yeah.
getting
I'm like,
some.
I can't do it. It's, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Like, I don't know. I don't ever really see other people like that. Like Vanessa, she'll be like, "Oh my god, my dad's gonna come home. He's gonna be fucking crazy." And he comes in the house and he's like talking to the dog, like, "Oh, I missed you today. Did you miss me? I love you." Blah blah blah. And I was like, he's being so cute right now, and I'm like,
My dad
that's
comes in and
adorable.
he's like, "Where the fuck didn't you bark, Sango?" And when she's
Yes,
barking, he's
they're
like,
just like
"Shut the
pissed.
fuck up." I'm like, "But she's
Yeah,
doing what you told her to do." I told her to bark because I didn't want her to get yelled at. Now she's getting yelled at.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
right. I'm like, I don't know what you want from life.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
And then
it's
that's
too
when
much
I'm
at
like, he's
times.
coming in acting crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? Calm down.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'm like, I'm gonna go take care of my
I'm like,
boys.
I'm sorry the dog didn't drink water when you wanted it to.
I'm dead. All right. So like, is it aunt, aunt, or auntie or auntie?
See, I used to say aunt, and then my best friend used to give me crap for saying aunt. So I
Okay.
switched to saying aunt. I will never say auntie or auntie or like
Okay.
nona, like nana. I won't say anything like that. It's
I
just,
hate the doubles.
yeah,
I hate the doubles
papa,
of stuff.
papa.
Who is saying papa? That's giving peasant. Papa.
That's giving
Or
pop from
like,
Adventure Time.
or like if you like space it out, papa. Now it's giving kind of hella country. Now
Yes,
it's giving like incest.
that's
Like
my paw paw.
papa. Pa paw. I seen it
Paw
spelled
paw.
like that the other day, like PAPAW. Pa paw.
Yes,
I was like,
I've
okay,
seen
that's
PAW
interesting.
PAW before.
Yeah, and I was like, paw paw. That's real country, but like pa paw, pa papa papa. I don't know. Something, but I don't know. I guess I say aunt, even though like I know it's supposed to be like probably be aunt.
I just got
I don't know. I
shamed
guess
into saying it a different way, is what happened to me.
yeah, they gotcha, but it's okay. Look at you, you've done it. Because I think you're pronouncing it the correct way.
Oh, yeah.
But I was watching a TV show earlier, and there was a thing on there that was kind of like pissing me the fuck off. Also, don't mind me; I'm just ripping pieces off of my desk.
Fuck yeah.
Um, uh, there's like there was this thing that she was doing in there, and it was like, you know, people would just be like doing silly things and like, oh, I'm just gonna dance like this, or like, let me do this dance move. There's a dance move that makes me want to kill myself, and it's when people do like that I'm going underwater one where they'll hold like their nose and
Oh,
then they'll do like the
yeah.
thing and then they'll go down, and I'm like, it's embarrassing for you, because you're doing it. It's embarrassing because I have to watch you do it. It just pisses me off. And
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't get pissed off by somebody else doing a
Those,
stupid
why are
dance
you
move, but
holding
like
your nose? Like,
no one
no
ever
one
does
is
that.
going down in the water doing that.
How? I've never gone down like that. There's no
If I
way.
had to hold my
Right?
nose, I'm not wiggling. I'm just straight going down.
Because where are you going? And
Exactly.
you know you're in the
You're in a
pool.
pool. Yeah. You're in a fucking
You're
pool.
not, and you're not going in the deep end of the pool like that.
No,
You're not doing
because
it.
you can't. You can't stand.
It's just, I don't know. It just triggered me so much. I was like, I gotta tell Bridget. I was pissed off earlier. I just could not handle it. I don't know. Um, Also, another couple things that have been triggering me are just like things that girls do with their makeup,
Yeah.
right? Everyone's got like their own kind of makeup thing that they do, but
Yeah.
like
Their own style.
chicks like to do the fake eyelashes, right? Fake eyelashes are cute to an extent for me.
Yeah.
I like I like the eyelashes that are like, okay, yeah, they have like they're kind of big, but they're like spaced out a little bit. So that when you put them on, it's like your eyelashes are just a little bit longer.
Hmm.
I don't get when girls are like, "Oh, I went and got eyelash extensions and it looks like your bangs on their eyes. Like they're so thick and just like they're
Not my
just
bags
huge. Like
on
it's
their
just
eyes.
like it's fucking huge and it's like just like how?
Yeah, and it's
You
like
can't even see through them. They're just
flapping away.
huge."
They're trying
Or
to
like
flap
almost
away.
like those big fans that have like you flip them out and then they have like the feathers on the end. It looks
Yeah.
like that on their eyes. Why?
I
It's
don't think
not
that looks
cute.
nice. No, that's too much. It looks uncomfortable when you blink.
Because when you wear fake eyelashes, you can definitely see them. And the ones that I've worn before aren't even that big. And I'm like, I don't understand how the fuck they see through them because I could I could see the fake ones that I had on and they weren't even big.
Yeah.
I don't know. Girls kind of piss me off when they exist, when they do
Sometimes,
things.
yeah. When they do
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, because I don't understand it. Like, so they do that. Also, the fucking messy bun. When they do it, but they put it like right here.
Oh, yeah, I don't like
What?
when it's too, like, here.
Why does it have to be so here?
Forward.
Like
Here.
on the back,
Right
right
here.
here.
Or on
Right
the
here's good.
direct top where it's, like, kind of, like, curving.
Where it's like that little bit of
Yeah.
flat part, right?
Yeah,
Where
like,
it's like
right
this is your
here.
top of your head, and it gets a little bit flat,
Anything
and then the
higher
back of
than,
it.
like, here, like, that's too much.
What are you achieving? Also, all the hair in the back is falling out.
Hmm. And, like, is it comfortable when you look down, your whole, like, hair is like, bam!
Yeah, it's not. There's no way. Because sometimes, like, I'll pull my hair up and I'm like, let me just try, right? I'll pull it all the way up to the front and I'm like, this pisses me off.
And
Like,
there's
it's
no support in the back.
no, and it looks like shit. I don't, and then they put like a bunch of clips or something back there and I'm like, what is the point?
To keep the
Who
hair
started
straight.
that? Who
Who's
started that? Let me see.
to start the messy bun or the too high of a messy bun?
But maybe I'll start with messy bun. Let's see. Who started that? Oh, ancient Greece. What the fuck? No, I'm not talking about ancient Greece. I don't even know. It just is annoying. It's a thing that chicks like, though. They love a messy bun. Bitches
See, I think the
love.
messy bun looks really cute, but when you said like it being too high, I don't like it.
Yeah. There's certain ones. There's certain ones. So, like, even what? That chick, right? That's cute.
Yeah, that's nice.
Nice, right? It's in a nice spot. You got a nice, even kind of
Well,
falling
what pisses
everywhere.
me
But
off
when
about the
it's,
messy bun is the underneath. You see how it has that like cup at the bottom, When it's
yeah.
like flapping too much. When it's looking
When
like
it's
a
flapping,
fupa, like at the underneath,
yeah.
when it's like curving up too much.
Or when they don't have enough hair. So, like, some of it's in it and then some of it's just, like, out hanging there.
Yeah,
That bothers me.
yeah. You gotta have like hair that's like down to at least your mid back. I feel like for the perfect messy bun.
Yeah, right. Let me see if I can find this one. Messy bun. So there's like a YouTuber that I watch, and she like does a messy bun all the time, and it kind of pisses me off because I feel like she's trying too hard. Graveyard Girl. Have you ever watched her?
She sounds from.
She got a big ass mouth. I like watching her. She just like is extra at times. I don't know. Now I can't find any pictures of it. It exists. She just does the most though. I don't know. Um, this is gonna be a deep question.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
it sounds a bit racist, but it's the truth.
It's racist. Heard
Okay,
that. We like that. No.
okay. Let me start with this. It's racist. So there are certain white chicks, right, that
Yeah.
like to date black dudes. Great. Do whatever you want, right? Like
Yes.
whoever you want. Don't give a fuck. But what gets me is I don't understand why there's certain ones that you could tell immediately that they're with like a black dude based on how their hair is. Like they'll have it like slicked super far tight back,
Yeah.
right? Like no flyaways, it's hella shiny.
Nothing. You
And
see
then
the
they'll have it
edges.
like, yeah, they'll have it like in a bun, or they'll have it just like in a ponytail, but like it's so slicked back. It's super slick. And I'm like, why? And then you'll see it, it's like, oh, they're with a black dude. But like, I don't like, does it make any sense? Because there's
Yeah.
certain white chicks that date black dudes, and it's like they don't have that. Okay, whatever. You know,
Yeah, like
do
maybe
your
they're
hair
trying
however
to
you
do
want.
like the culture thing, like trying to fit in to make them feel more comfortable or
But I
something.
don't even understand that,
Yeah.
right? Because like, look,
Because like
your
certain
girlfriend's not wearing
styles,
sombreros. Like,
exactly. Certain
she's
styles
not
don't
like,
look
I'm
good
trying to
on
make you
white
feel.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just don't understand like
Yeah, I couldn't imagine if she
why.
started wearing like a sombrero or like wearing putting like a feather in her hair, you know?
I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, or like
It
I'm just
just
trying to
gets
fit
me.
in with you, you know, like
Yeah, because like those girls will like have their hair slicked back like that, which whatever. Like maybe they like it like that, but also it's like they'll sound like hella ghetto, and it's like, but you're trying too hard. Like
yes.
you can like whoever you want, but like you also don't have to try so hard to like
Yeah.
try to be black. Like he wants to be with you because he likes you. Like I don't need you to start having like some kind of random accent that you just didn't already have.
Yeah, like prior to him being there.
Yeah, it's like it just really triggers me. It's either really slicked back or like they have hella mousse and gel inside of it.
Hmm.
And it's like some weird curly kind of thing. I don't know. What is that? Oh, the baby.
There's my
Hi.
potato.
Look at that
Hi.
with the baby.
Yo,
That big cube of a head.
yeah. Her head's
It's like a Lego
actually,
dog.
she's actually pretty tiny. Like her head's pretty tiny for a pit bull. Like it's my
Maybe.
hand's about the same size. Her head should be technically bigger. But if she got a
Aww.
small head from her mom,
Oh,
yeah.
I love her. She like makes me think like when you're holding her head like that. I don't know if you've ever seen the video where it's like a little girl like filming a video of herself, and she's like, my little sister's here," and she picks him up by its head, and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's because that's
what kids be
basically what I
doing
was doing.
anything. Yeah, that's so funny.
I
The
just
boys
wanted
are just
her
out.
attention.
Yeah, she's just like, "Hey, I'm here." Was she sleeping?
She was. Yeah, she was sleeping. She stretched and now she's just sitting behind me.
Nah, I love her.
Yeah.
Do you know how much she weighs?
Um, I haven't tried to lift her, but maybe like 50 pounds.
What a
Maybe.
potato.
Yeah, she's
I
a
love that.
hefty potatoes. Yeah.
Hefty tatas.
Yeah, because I
I
used to
love
not be
that.
able to lift her comfortably because like she'd wiggle around and look, no, I'll drop you. But when Sage
Mhm.
lifts her, um, he's like, well, this feels about like 40, 50 pounds, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's too heavy for me. I can't pick that up. But yeah, I don't know. All these questions, I guess, just be like killing me because I just don't understand what's going on with people.
Mhm.
I guess just other chicks be upset at me because they just do dumb shit.
100%, yes.
Right. And I'm like, look, I am a chick too. But I'm like, am I doing that?
Am I doing
Am I
these
fucking
things?
around? Am I being annoying? Is there something that I'm doing that people are like, oh, I fucking hate that? Like,
Probably. It's like, oh, that bitch showed
right?
up with green mascara. Oh, fuck her. She's got green eyebrow. Fuck her. So
And I'm
stupid.
just like, I don't know. Right? Yeah.
And I'm
I wonder
like,
if
and
people
the
get
cute.
upset at me. Right? It would be funny. I would like to hear if people are just like, I hate that.
I
But
hate the way she. Yeah, I want to hear it. Yeah.
right. I want to
I
know.
want someone to come up to me as I'm dressed really nice and they're like, I don't like the way you're dressed. I'm like, I don't like the way you're dressed either, bitch.
Oh my god.
And then just start
Well, you don't.
critiquing her whole outfit. That's what I want.
Yeah. I've had people come up to me before, like, I think it was at Walmart. And at the time, I think I only had my eyebrow and my septum. And I had people come up to me and they're like, oh, you're so pretty. You don't even need all that stuff in your face.
That's crazy.
What?
Wow.
And it was just like, you're wild for coming up to somebody and saying something
And
like that.
assuming that like you got the septum to make yourself more pretty. What?
I'm so ugly. I need to find something that's going to make my face pretty. Let me put a bunch of holes in it
Yeah.
because I think it's going to make my face look prettier. Like, why don't you go die? Because I think that would make you look better. Like, I just never understood what people's whole deal was. Like, what? What is inside of people that makes them go up to other people and say shit? Because, like,
Yeah.
you're crazy for that.
I'd go up to someone and be like, that looks cool as fuck. You look awesome. And then just walk
Right?
away.
But look,
I'm not gonna
if I
be
think you're ugly or something, I'm gonna be like, remember when we were walking? Once we get in the car, I'm gonna be like, remember that fat bitch that was over there? She was wearing that fucking shit. I can't believe she was wearing that. Like, I'm not gonna say it like
Yeah,
in
to
front of
them.
them. I'm gonna be respectful and say to my car with my significant other, like a regular person.
Yeah, with some respect to it. Like, damn.
Right. I think it's like the age thing where people are like, I can be an asshole and I can say whatever I want because I feel like people need to take it. Like they
Yeah.
think that they're doing something for you. And like, look, I already want to die. Thanks for that comment on it.
Yep.
You're really helping me feel better.
What I hate is when like our parents will say something out loud and I'm like, we're so close to that person. Can you not? And they're like, what?
Oh my
What? They can say something to me if they want. I'm
yeah,
like
like
they're
out in
not. They're just.
public.
They're not even like. They're minding their business, shopping. You said something
Yeah.
close to them, and if they look at you, of course they're gonna be offended, you know, and you're gonna be like, "What? You got a problem with it?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"You're
and they
the
say things so
problem.
loud
You're the
and it's
asshole."
like I have to walk away. Like that used to happen a lot, but like now that I don't go out with them anymore or anything,
Yeah.
I'm like I don't encounter anything like that. But when I was younger, it would be like,
I'm so
oh,
glad
why
I
the
don't
fuck is
encounter.
she wearing that? Or what the fuck, her hair looks so fucking stupid. And it was like that was so loud.
Yeah.
So loud. And then like those people will like kind of like look a little bit and I'm like, oh my god, and now I'm fucking panicking. And then you make a face and then now you're in trouble because what the fuck is wrong with your face?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
Yeah, they're like, I'm not gonna fucking change for you. Like,
Right.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
like,
not asking you to change. Can you just not say that in public? Like,
we're literally just grocery shopping.
for
Can we please
real.
stop?
Like,
Yeah. No, I totally get it. That shit was triggering.
or like my dad would be like, he looks like a pickle puffer. I'm like, you can't you
What?
can't say that out loud because you think someone
What the
looks gay. Like, stop
That's what he
it. I'm like,
That's what he
my
called them, a pickle
God.
puffer?
Yeah. I'm like, my God, we're in Walmart, please.
I'm screaming. Now I have to write that down because that's a totally new word. That's so funny. Pickle puffer. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
It's hilarious thinking about it, but like,
In the
Why?
moment, I'm triggered.
Yeah, so why are we saying this in public, please?
Look, I don't give a fuck
Like,
if you're gay. Be
I
gay.
I don't
Love
care
that for
if
you.
you like care if they're gay or not. Like, can you not call them that? Well, I had
Right? Can
friends
you
in
not?
high school that called it that. I'm like, okay,
You
they
call
were
them
your friends
pickle
in high they
puckers?
were your friends in high school. Don't call a
Like, you're
random
gonna be like,
stranger that.
right? Like, you're gonna be like, oh, cool. Good job. Like, I don't know. That's hilarious.
Our
I have
parents
to
are
go
crazy.
tell. I have to tell everybody about that now because that's funny as fuck. Pickle puffer. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go make some food now because I guess I have to go to work.
Yes, and I have to get ready for work too. I gotta shower.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yup.
Bye.
Bye.